Emily! Careful! Are you all right?
Oh, Bob!
You're safe now. I'm here.
Mother! Oh.
No, she's fine. You're fine, aren't you?
I just remember falling. I think I must have hit my head.
Thought we lost you there.
Oh, silly.
No, I did, really. I really did. The world's a big place, isn't it?
Huge. Goes on forever and ever.
No, not forever. If we kept going straight, on and on, we'd finish up where we are now.
Don't be silly.
We would, because the world is like a ball.
Then why don't we fall off?
Gravity.
What's gravity when it's at home?
I don't know. I didn't read that bit. But I think it's a sort of sticky stuff that you can't see.
I wouldn't believe everything you read in books. I really wouldn't.
Well, whether the world's a ball, a box, or a bottle, we've still got to find the Badger set where your uncle and auntie live.
Yes.
Right. Oh!
What's the matter?
What do we do now?
What?
What do we do now?
Well, we'll have to go round. Find another path or go back.
We're not going back. Use the bridge.
What bridge?
That one.
You won't get me on there. You know what I'm like with Heights Pond.
So what choice have we got? It could be miles before this stream's shallow enough to wade.
Oh, I can't. I'll fall.
You won't. Not if you don't look down.
It'll be easy, Mother.
I'll hold on to you.
I don't care what you'll do. You'll not get me onto that thing. And that's a fact. You just don't look down and you'll be fine. Don't let go.
I won't. Just don't look down, that's all.
Oh, no!
Steady yourself. We're almost there, look.
Yes, we're almost there. It's all right, I'm fine. It's Arrietty. Arrietty, you all right?
Yes, Mother.
Don't look down and you'll be fine.
I won't.
Not long to go now.
Not long to go now, Arrietty. Just keep looking straight ahead.
I am.
Brave girl.
Soon be at the top.
And then what?
Downhill all the way.
All the way to what?
Come on, we must keep going. Watkins Wood.
The field where Aunt Loopy and Hendreri live.
Yes,
In a badger's set.
that's right.
Where is it?
Well, it's out there somewhere.
But where, Pod?
Well, we've got to look for it.
I thought you said you knew where it was.
No. We've got to find it. Well, I brought you this far, haven't I?
Look at the size of it.
I'm thirsty.
So am I. All the way up that hill, step after step, hour after hour. I said, never mind. As soon as we get to the Hendreris, we can sit down and have a nice cup of tea.
All right, well, we'll have one now. Get some water from the ditch.
Ditch water.
Well, we can boil it up. Make a fire, have a brew.
Where are we going to sleep?
On the ground. Hope it doesn't rain. Where's she gone? What's the matter? Every time I turn round, one of you runs away. Ariete! Ariete, where are you?
I'm down here.
What?
Look, isn't it wonderful?
Oh! You clever little girl. It's someone's old boot. What could be better? Yes, come on.
There might be something nasty in the toe.
Nothing, except a very small hole.
Well, he might have died of something infectious.
Who?
The one who wore the boot.
But we won't be here for very long.
No, certainly not.
Well, we don't really know, do we?
What do you mean?
Well, it may. I'm not saying it will, but it may take a bit of time to find the Hendreris.
How much time?
Well, it depends. Could be quite soon, or on the other hand, it mightn't.
What are you trying to say?
All I'm trying to say is that we've got to plan. Live different.
Different? How different?
Off the land.
Oh, Pod. Not a caterpillar. You promised me I would never have to eat a caterpillar.
Of course not. But there's lots to eat at this time of year. There's berries and nuts and the like.
And wild strawberries and mushrooms.
Yes.
Meanwhile, that's the last of the biscuits.
Come on. Tomorrow's another day.
Yes. And if it's anything like today, you can forget about it. Well, I don't know where she is.
Has she run off again? There she is.
Wherever have you been?
I was only in the hedge. You could have called me.
Shh. No calling or shouting, your father says. Attention at all times. There's danger. Danger everywhere.
I didn't mean you had to whisper. But no going off without telling one of us where you're going, what for, and for how long, you understand?
No, not really. Because I don't always know what I'm looking for. And anyway, where's the danger?
It's everywhere. Now make yourself useful and help me with this table. Up! What's it? Yes. Now we've got a table, we can go and look for some dinner.
And no caterpillars.
Perhaps a nice, juicy slug.
Oh, stop it.
Or a wiggling worm, fried up with some butter. Delicious.
Or a grasshopper.
Oh, yes, between two bits of bread.
With a nice blob of horseradish.
That's quite enough of that, thank you very much.
Acorn cups.
Good girl. Now at least we've got something to drink out of.
Stand still. Don't move.
What was that?
Snake.
Oh, well, it wouldn't attack us.
You read that in one of your books, I suppose.
Yes.
Those books were written for human beings, not borrowers. Arrietty, put those ears a corner at the back of the storeroom. There's a good girl.
Right then.
Well, we've got enough berries for a week.
I'll have a nice bit of chicken.
No, Holly, none of that. We're vegetarians now, no bones about it.
In that case, there'll be no bones to make.
Huh?
Have you moved the half scissor?
No.
It's gone.
Are you sure?
Yes.
We've been burgled.
Maybe a magpie took it. Or a jackdaw. They like shiny things.
No. Doesn't look like a bird took it to me. Nothing else has been touched.
Couldn't have been a human being then.
It must have been a borrower then.
A borrower? Not out here.
But what about Uncle Hendreri? He lives out here. He lives in this field, doesn't he?
Yes. But he would have waited for us. Anyway, Uncle Hendreri wouldn't have taken the scissor. Just doesn't feel right.
What are you doing in here?
Nothing.
Nothing, eh? Well, empty out your pockets, then. Go on.
It's me, George. I've brought you some food and furniture and stuff. Look. Arrietty?
But how do you know the set will be there?
buttoned up. Well, because the badgers love a sandy bank. Drains well. That's all right. Now, there's plenty for you to be getting on with.
What?
Well, you could be waterproofing one of those bags, for instance, so we can fetch some water from the stream.
How do I do that?
Rub candle wax all over it.
Oh, right.
All right?
Now, do be careful, won't you?
You always say that.
And I always mean it.
And I always am. Oh, look, there's some horsehair on these brambles. We can make a fishing net when I get back.
Of this. Did you hear what I said?
Of course I did. I'm not deaf.
Well, do it then.
I'll think about it.
If you don't let me down this instant, I'll...
What'll you do if I don't?
Get me down! You think you're so funny, don't you?
No. But I think you are.
Who are you?
Spiller.
You're filthy.
So?
Well, don't you ever wash?
No.
Are you a boy or a grown-up?
Dunno.
Well, you must know how old you are.
No.
Well, where do you live? Fine. Well, don't tell me then.
Right. I won't.
Right, well, I'd better be going then.
Back to the boot.
Have you been spying on us? It was you that... What are you doing?
I meant to.
How could you? I think you're horrible. What are they made of?
Pine needles. Tipped with thorns.
Are they poisoned?
No. That'll kill them quicker than an owl. They've got to eat, and I've got to eat.
Who's that up there with you?
His name's Spiller. You can leave those there if you want to. And that. This is our boot.
What did you say his name was?
Spiller.
Where'd you come from, then? Where'd you live? You can speak, I suppose.
If I want.
Are you alone?
Spiller! Mother!
Did you see the dirt on him, ingrained? He's probably got a flea. Probably even two.
Yes, but he's the first person that I've been able...
Standing there, sniggering, refusing to speak.
He wasn't sniggering at you. He's just shy.
Sly, more like. He's got a shifty look about him, that one. Just the sort of person to steal a half-sitter.
Father's back.
Did you find it?
Yes.
But they weren't there. They'd gone already.
There was a terrible smell of foxes.
Right. That's it. We've got to find a house. A proper house with fires and furniture and hot and cold. And cooked meals and proper borrowings. Or else we go back. I'm sick and tired of all these hips and haws and berries. And snakes and badgers. And rain and cold and no proper cooking stove. I want to go home.
We haven't got a home! Have you forgotten how they smashed it up? It's over and done with. I know how you feel. You want to be settled, and we will be settled. So let's have no more talk about going back. We'll find a home. I know we will.
Spiller?
And then she brought him back here, as bold as brass. You should have seen him.
Well, he is a borrower.
Then he's a disgrace. It was Spiller who stole the half-scissor.
Oh, we're not sure of that.
You haven't met him.
No, I haven't. Perhaps I should.
Spiller! Where are you going?
Downstream.
Is that where you live?
I don't live nowhere.
What's downstream, then?
My kettle.
What do you use that for?
It's stuck in the bank.
I'm sorry about last night.
Don't matter. I ain't bothered none. Nice bucket.
We thought that we'd never see you again.
Nice and light.
Thanks.
Make for the kettle.
That's it. That's a good boy. Good. Fine, that. Yeah. Well, you reckon rabbits swim, do you? Come on out, you shotgun. Come on, out. Come on, out of it. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Now, you go find them. Go find them. Rabbits, rabbits. Rabbits. Yeah, rabbits.
This horsehair's tough. I missed my watch. I never know what the time is.
By the shadows, it must be after 2.
2? Harriet ought to be back by now. Where is she?
She's floating downstream. Thought you was out.
You must be Spiller.
What do you mean, floating downstream?
She's in my boat.
What boat?
The tinker was out rabbiting, and his dog nearly got her.
Oh, no.
So I slung her in my boat and pushed her off.
You did that to my daughter?
Is she all right?
This was mine till you pinched it. She'll fetch up at my kettle.
Kettle?
Yep. All she got to do is hold on to the spout. She'll be fine.
Fine. You toss my daughter in a boat and push her downstream and say she'll be fine.
Why didn't you go with her?
The boat will only take one. It was either that or be eaten by a dog.
Oh, Pod. He saved her life.
You clod-hopping bumpkin! Call that thing a boat? Round and round till I was nearly sick. I couldn't steer it, I couldn't do anything. Don't you laugh at me, I'm absolutely soaked!
Yes, but you are alive, Harriet.
If it hadn't been for Spiller, the dog would have got you.
Yes. Now come and sit down and try and keep yourself warm.
That's a good girl.
Please. Thank goodness it's a nice day. And, you sit there, Spiller, and I'll get you a nice, Well, I haven't got much in at the moment. Meat. Cooked meat.
What kind is it?
Does it matter?
Is it... No. Have we stopped being vegetarians
I
then?
hope so.
Oh, it smells good.
Oh, it's a feast.
They're coming back.
You find him, that's it. After them, that's it. That's
Not
a
in there,
good
he might
boy.
pick it up.
Good. Find him, that's a good boy. Now, off you go. Go on, find him. You get it. That's it. Go, boy. Go.